Good morning, graders. I'm pulling out of the shop. We have several things on the to-do list today. We're going to a little job that we haven't been to since we filled the foundation, and we're going to do a cleanup on it. I'm sure there's block, there's probably framing material. Most of the time we separate the trash from the concrete and we haul the concrete off because the dumpster companies are so expensive when the dumpsters are heavy that the builder actually pays us to haul the concrete. And the good thing about the concrete is we can haul it away for free. Or we can't haul it for free, but we can dump it for free. So that helps. And then we're actually going to go to another job that's not far from that one and do the same thing. We've already cleaned up both sides and the back of the house, but the stucco guys were in the front and they were doing their lathe work, and so we have to clean up the front of that one, and then we're going to scrape a lot for a new house. So hope you guys enjoy what we have on the to-do list today, and we'll keep you along for the ride. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, please like, and please comment, guys. The channel's growing a little bit, but I would truly appreciate those who haven't subscribed going ahead and pushing that subscribe button and the notification bell. And I'd love to have some interaction, guys. If you comment, I will comment back. I will reply. So if you have questions or thoughts, whether they're negative or positive, I will reply and I'll interact. But we'll get back with you when we get to the first job this morning. Thanks, guys. Okay, guys, we are at the first job. I want you to look at this jungle. You know, this builder is usually very fast compared to our other custom builders, but all of this was clean when we did the foundation. So that shows you how long it's been getting to this point through framing. But we are here to clean up this ridiculous mess, and we got to pull all this grass back. All this has to be cleaned up. And then we will sort of rough grade it for the stucco guys to get in here. But guys, I want you to look at what a mess, man. This is a jungle. But it is what it is. Look at this, guys. That's not creepy at all. Sitting right in the middle of the job. All right. Well, you see what we have to do here this morning. I'm going to be by myself for a little while. My brother is going to get a loader. Golly, what a mess, man. We got some serious cleanup to do here, but I want you guys to pay attention to what this job looks like, and then when we get finished, you'll see that it looks like a completely different place. So, all right, guys, I'll get back with you once I get on the skidder. Okay, guys, I'm going to give you a different view this morning. I'm going to put the camera on my head. That way you guys can kind of see the controls and what I'm doing here. Hopefully you can see that. And we'll get started. I got to separate the concrete and grass from the wood and paper. There's not a lot of wood and paper, so the grass and the concrete can mix for the place that we're taking it to. So let's get started. right, guys, we got to separate this wood because the concrete dumps will not take the wood, which is understandable. They have to run that concrete through crushers and different things. So part of the job is just hand loading a bunch of this stuff to separate it from the concrete. I hope that this camera angle is working out okay for you guys. You know, I had a few guys comment on the channel about equipment that they run or different things that they do. I'd love to hear what you do for a living. If you guys are in the same industry, tell me what kind of work you do, what kind of equipment you run. We never claim to be the best, but we've been in business for 40 years, and we do the best we can anyway. But I realize that other people do it different ways. Maybe you grade with a skid steer instead of a box blade. We do some grading with a skid steer, but mostly with a box blade. But I'd love to have some interaction with you. You know, you would think that these guys would walk some of this to the dumpster, but if you're in the business, then you know that is not usually the case. I got a wrist problem going on. I think I have carpal tunnel or something, but man, it's hard for me to lift certain things because it kills my wrist. But enough with the whining. I'll get over it. This doesn't have to be perfect. You know, if there's a piece of paper here or there, the concrete company does not care. Or I should say the dump does not care. But we try to get most of it separated. Okay, graders, it's been about, I don't know, I've been here about 45 minutes. It's 8:47 right now, and I got here at about 8 o'clock. I'll just show you what I've got done so far. I separated, obviously, this pile of concrete here. I separated the trash and put it in the dumpster. Obviously, we're gonna have to shovel some of these edges. We just kind of rough these in when we do a cleanup. It's not time for a grade by any means. But sometimes we'll go ahead and get some of our dirt work done, even bringing in loads of dirt, just to kind of save time down the road. It also leaves the job in better shape for the trades. But I got all the trash out of this pile, separated the concrete over there, got everything scooped off the walls. We'll haul that grass debris to a friend of ours who will take it. And right now, I need to start picking up some rebar that's in my way. I know there's a piece right here somewhere. Anyways, we are making progress. This rebar gets in the way and it's hard to scoop under it with your bucket. You lose all your trash. Anyways, I'll get this stuff out of the way and go back to loading. But you see, we're making some progress. Didn't take long at all. I'll tell you what the key is, guys. The biggest key for us in these cleanups is if the stucco guys have not come to the job yet. And you can probably use your imagination as to why that is. These walls are poured solid. You can see the sails there are poured solid. And the skidder does not do any damage if we use the wall to push against. So it saves a lot of hand work when we can do this with the machine. I can kind of use the wall to help me load it. And but if the stucco's already done, then obviously I can't push up against the wall and scoop that stuff up because it'll damage the stucco. But you see that in just 45 short minutes, we've already made a vast improvement on this place, and it will only get better. And I'll show you guys sort of the finished product and how we leave it today. Obviously, we got to load all this concrete on our driver, and he'll haul that away, and then he'll come back and get this grass scrapings, and we'll rough it in a little bit and call it a day. All right, guys, we are loading the truck, getting this block out of here and this concrete. I got Rowdy Ray here loading up a little bit. We need him to earn his money this week. He's been a little bit lazy on us, guys. We try to avoid getting too much dirt. Just because of weight. But we're making progress here, guys. Got a big slab going in right now. Okay guys, we have this job completely cleaned up, and we are going to add a load of dirt just to kind of straighten the place up. And then you can kind of see around that corner there is one load of grass scraping. So he's going to deliver this. He's delivering it right now, obviously, and then we're going to load him with the grass scrapings. We will push this dirt around and get it smooth and just make the place look nice and presentable, and we'll move on to the next job. I'll give you a walk around when we're done here. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm not sure what the holdup is, guys. Probably our truck driver complaining about something. That's what he's best at. I'm just going to help my brother push this stuff in his bucket. We'll get this loaded, and then we will kind of grade around this yard, and it'll be finished. that is the finished product for what we're doing here today. This is not a final grade or even really a rough grade. It's just a cleanup and sort of a rough grading around just to get it ready for the trades. But this one is in the books, and I'll see you guys on the next job site. Thanks for watching.